able to happen. But yeah, I think that's it. With that down, we are going to jump into our main topics today. And our first main topic today is this. Right before the show, I found this. I was going to do a breaking news segment on it, but I thought, you know what? Let's just make it the first main topic today because I love this too much for us not to spend some time on it. And that is that that Jackie Chan has came out and he has said, if I can get this go, and he has said that Rush Hour 4 is in the works. And this is exciting news. As for me personally, I grew up in, the height of when Rush Hour and Rush Hour 2 and 3 came out. All that stuff was always my favorite. I love Chris Tucker. I love Jackie Chan. I always thought that their chemistry worked so well. But I mean, honestly, at that time, I was so young that anything Jackie Chan I would have watched. But I really loved those movies, and they've stuck with me even to this day as kind of these nostalgic things. And I've always wanted to see, because there was always kind of this tease of a Rush Hour 4, and I've always wanted to see it. So I'm glad that we're hearing this news. I want to read a little bit of this article. Let's see here. The legendary martial arts star made the announcement at the Red Sea. Of course, this is that Rush Hour 4 is in the works, right? At the International Film Festival in Saudi Arabia, where he spoke about his upcoming projects and his 60-year film career. That's just mind-blowing. In front of a crowd of adoring fans who regularly interrupted the talks to shout out questions, congratulate him on his honorary Oscar, and to ask him to sing. He was happy to oblige with a quick burst of, "I can't help falling in love with you," explaining that he learned to sing so that he'd be able to do something for his fans that wouldn't involve fight moves. That's awesome. He goes on to talk a lot about his humble beginnings in where he was born, making like 80 cents a day and stuff, working full time and stuff. And, then to his, movies making up to $70 million in an opening weekend and stuff like that. This is a really cool article. If you guys got more time, go check it out sometime. But really the only thing I really care about in this article and what I want to talk about the most is that Rush Hour 4 is in the works, man. This is cool. This is exciting. I hope we get this soon. I hope this isn't in theaters. This seems like more fitted for just some fun kind of rompy streaming service type thing. So I don't want to have to wait to like see it and have a build up to it. I'd rather it just be like one of those ones that kind of just shows up out of nowhere and I'm like, whoa, Rush Hour 4, let's check this out. But yeah, super excited to hear this news. Love Jackie Chan, man. Always thought, after hearing the news that they originally had written Everything Everywhere All at Once around Jackie Chan, and he was supposed to be the star, and he looked at it and was like, people will never like this. It's too weird. And and then, of course, when Michelle Yeoh got offered the role and they rewrote the whole script around her, she called Jackie Chan, who she's friends with, and was like, "You dumb. This is gonna be big. You missed out." And it's really too bad because Trevor, as someone who's seen it, you could probably imagine like how this could have really revitalized his career.
Yeah,
and made us look at him in this whole new light.
Right, maybe get him a real Oscar.
Yeah, because if you think about it, like this. Sorry, if you think about it, this was perfect for Jackie Chan.
Yeah, it was.
It was exactly like what he needed. And yeah, it's too bad, but we'll get him in Rush Hour 4, where I'm sure will be an Academy level performance.
Right. That will be the revitalization.
But Trevor, you're hearing this. Give us your thoughts. What do you think about Rush Hour 4 in the works, man?
Well, I mean, I have seen all three of the Rush Hour movies. I have recently rewatched the first one, and the first one I think is a very funny movie. They're all like just very funny movies. They weren't like
the second one's my favorite.
I don't remember a whole. I think when I watched them, I was like a lot younger, so I don't like remember like anything about
you
what
had
happened.
Because I was like 10. So
it's been forever.
In the womb watching it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it in theaters. My
Right.
parents wouldn't even let me watch it. A lot of those things, so I was a little bit. But yeah, no, I guess. I always looked at them as like movies I really enjoyed, and so a fourth one is I'm just fine with that, like, and I like what you said about the it being on like a streaming service. Like there are some of those movies that I'm like I don't need like a whole lot to it. I don't even want really to know it's coming. It'd just be like it's here. Like I think you could go with that format a lot more now that we have the streaming service kind of thing. There's certain movies where that would be great, but yeah, I mean, it's not gonna break any waves of either critical acclaim or box office smash. But I think it'll be really cool to see Jackie Chan back. I love. I mean, as a kid. He's one of those dudes that really appeals to you as like a kid. It's like he's like so cool, but he's funny too, and he's like kind of self-aware of like how this whole thing's working, And as a kid, you're just like, how is this happening? Like he's amazing. So I don't even know if I've seen a ton of Jackie Chan movies, but just the presence of him.
I feel like I've seen every Jackie Chan movie ever made, except there's been like a few in the last, decade that have just looked so bad, or, I just couldn't bring myself to it. One of the last ones I remember watching was The Tuxedo. I don't know if you remember that. It was directed towards kids, and it was like a kid's spy kind of movie. It was terrible.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, you're hearing this information. Tell me what you guys think. What do you guys think of the original Rush Hour 2, 3? Which one's your favorite? Also, would you want to see a Rush Hour 4? Do you care? Or do you just want to see more Jackie Chan before it's all said and done and we don't have him anymore with us?
Right.
I definitely do. So definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below.